It's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This one fielded at the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Arnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Juju Smith-Schuster. Grant Delpit on the coverage.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Carried by number 37.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
To throw on 3rd down. Arnold. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Arnold. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
18 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Looking to throw. Arnold. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. 5 catches, 87 yards. That'll be complete to Breida.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll go down at the 28. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 of the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Arnold to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Browns.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. It's now running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Arnold, he can run for it, and he will. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Taken down and sacked.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
A good run there, 9 yards, but it still leaves them with work to do on 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Arnold. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Browns on offense with Baker Mayfield, the former #1 overall pick at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more.
Nick Chubb.
And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down, Brown.
They run again on first down. Chubb pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 15 carries, 62 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the #4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. And
Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Steelers.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 13-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
He's tackled at the 7.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score.
Chubb, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
It is good.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
At their own 29-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
7-7, our score after 1. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down now. It's Hunt, and he stopped immediately there.
the running back against
the Steelers on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Arnold. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Arnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. Brings up
off the play fake. Arnold steps away. He'll try and run it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
26-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. A timeout here as we got a player shaken up, and that's Johnson who's down on the field. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? And the Steelers on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage or mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And the Steeler pressured too much here. He's going down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
That's good for a Pittsburgh.
We tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 31. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
At the 7-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Arnold forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. From the gun, Arnold over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Arnold dancing to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, Arnold. Ebron caught left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down.
The quarterback.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up
operating from the gun. Arnold.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So we will not go into the lockers time. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. With a white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
28-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in the... We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Browns 7.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
But one of the ways...
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Mayfield. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
3rd and long.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Arnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This is Hunt. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
now
2nd
Hunt.
and 3.
And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 39. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Arnold. Short little throw to Ebron. And he gets it down to the 32.
Complete to Eric Ebron.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They run with Hunt. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hunt. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Ball carried by number
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Arnold. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown!
Eric Ebron, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The
Browns drive about to get started. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Brown.
Mayfield on play action. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. And the Browns' 1st down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Seibert able to knock this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
17.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary 1st step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 23-yard line.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Well, you're impressed, don't
Yeah,
you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
Throwing on third and long. Arnold. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swarm.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're
trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, Arnold firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Arnold's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Jones on the return. The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield will find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Mayfield's
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Jones
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
It's third down.
And 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Come on now.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
12-yard line. A 7-yard pick.
They run it again with Chubb.
2nd and 3.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To number 83.
From 3 yards out. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns 31. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Another carry.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. Not something you want to see in week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Here's Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Now, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw